As if you're still on 1.7k gold, I'm going to spend up it after all. Shadow Demon also counting money, 1.7k gold himself, so I'm not dead sure what's going on there. With that save, they're just saving up for something. As the argument is done on profit.
Yeah, maybe at this point just maybe even having buyback, especially with Profit as well, having buyback on him is great late. Even around 30 minutes in, if Profit goes down, gets focused in the fight, you get 2 or 3 kills in return. Profit can instantly buy back, TP back in, look for some more kills, look to just push down those towers and racks, as Anti-Mage now has an Aegis. And oof, this is just looking to be a bit unstoppable. Invasion-Red have the control all in their hands, reaching almost a 10k gold lead now, as Anti-Mage going to blink into the bottom lane, continue his farm. And this is, I mean, this is not the conventional Anti-Mage build we normally see with the Battle Fury into the Man style, just skipping the Battle Fury, prioritizing the survivability that the Vanguard offers, even got treads before Vanguard for the movement speed, and it's just, I mean, World Elite cannot shut him down.
No, they really can't. They do not have that good power stunners. I mean, they've got ES and that's about it. Nobody else really can sort of drop those really fast, nasty stuns on him. Unfortunately, up top lane, what have we got up here? Regen bottled in Queen of Pain's bottle. Not a whole lot on the support, so the Blink Dagger is done on the Earthshaker. If anything's going to turn around, it will be him. Unfortunately, level 10 doesn't quite have the level 2 ultimate. That might sting a little bit.
I think a big problem the later this game goes, heroes like Earthshaker and Venomancer. I mean, Earthshaker can always be useful in the late game, but only the level 1 ulti. He has got the Blink Dagger, but he's very squishy, and with both Anti-Mage and Queen of Pain having BKBs, they can almost be guaranteed. If they find Earthshaker, they can kill him if they can pop the BKB and go on him. Venomancer hero, who's going to become pretty much useless. He's just a walking bit of map vision. His only use late in the game is going to be to plant those Plague Wards, get some map awareness for his team, but the actual ulti is not going to do much damage this late in the game, and the Venomous scale is going to be pretty much a negligible slow. So Venomancer is not going to scale well into the late game, where these Radiant supports, the Shadow Demon is a very useful late game support. Crystal Maiden has items, I mean, a Drum of Endurance, a Gem, and Phase Boost. This Crystal Maiden is pretty damn farm, and that's going to give her team some nice utility to work with. I mean, either way, these dire supports are being a bit outclassed by the Radiant team supports.
Oh, I definitely agree there. They are struggling just a bit. Crystal Maiden is rolling. She's taking enemy creep in the jungle, just trying to get as much money as she possibly can. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon in the mid lane hasn't really done a whole lot. He's trying to get an item out, I think. Or not.
Scythe of Vice up on Queen of Pain now. Level 16 as well, so that's going to give him a lot of mana regen to help use that ulti. He hasn't gone for the Ag Scepter, so it's still a very long cooldown on his ulti. Over 2 minutes, in fact, but right now, Queen of Pain, the Disable is going to be coming out, and this Dire team, have to be very careful. Especially Leshrac, he's got the BKB, but Queen of Pain can initiate in with that Sheepstick, and maybe they can lock him down, kill him before he gets a chance to pop the BKB, and Profit also going for a second Sheepstick for their team.
Probably not a bad idea indeed. Queen of Pain now trying to go toe-to-toe with Leshrac. Drops the ult as well. Leshrac, though, pulsed over up. He will go down to the Anti-Mage, doing way too much damage to him.
And that's going to force a buyback on Leshrac probably. He does have enough gold for buyback, but he probably did not want to use it. Either way, Invasion Red come out on top. They force a buyback, they get a kill on Leshrac, and even if they don't get a tower here or a Rax, they don't really mind because they know they're getting further and further ahead. They've got the Anti-Mage with an Aegis, and I think they're just going to go for this.
Yeah, well, they've got roughly an 11k gold lead here. It's getting pretty ridiculous, getting pretty much out of hand there on terms of lead. As Anti-Mage now being harassed back a little bit. Looks like he's going to try and push down this tower, though. Really wants to push it down. The Pugna Ward gets dropped. It's going to be relatively annoying. Actually surprised he didn't break up his illusions and tell them to go and kill the Pugna Ward.
Yeah, I mean, but this is Shadow Demon just can banish the Anti-Mage on the tower, and he doesn't even have to use his Manta style to sort of be defensive. The illusions himself can just chip away at the tower. The tower gets down to about 200 HP, and that alone really helping out a lot, chipping away. And I mean, World Elite, they're not gaining any ground on Invasion Red. They're just falling further and further behind.
Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle streak for him. Profit now working on, well, I assume that's going to be a Hex. He's got the Ultimate Orb running, still needs some Mystic Staff, etc. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Radiant still being very aggressive. They're not going anywhere at the moment.
I think they're just happy to keep chipping away. I mean, Shadow Demon can just keep banishing the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage eludes. They're going for a split push, in fact. They've got Prophet at bottom, Queen of Pain at mid, and they've got the 3 at top, well, the 2 supports at top protecting the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage gets the tower. Illusions are still just clicking away on this Rax, and now Prophet, he's in bottom base. He's hitting away on the tier 3 tower. Someone from World Elite has to react to that at the same time. Mid top lane with the Anti-Mage is causing so many problems, and Prophet is just being ignored. In goes Queen of Pain with the BKB. Earthshaker goes down. That's what they wanted. That's a very key hero to take out. ES with the Blink Dagger no longer can buy back an Anti-Mage in the fray. Looking for this Leshrac. Changes to the Venomancer. He has Queen of Pain on the Leshrac. It's taken down fairly low. Gets Sheep. Queen of Pain in a bit of trouble here, but no, the Mana Void gets a kill. Leshrac goes down. Immediate buyback though, but Prophet is raxing bottom lane. Prophet has not been touched the entire push, and that is the power of the split push. Invasion-Red winning a 4v5 clash at top and getting bottom racks.
This is definitely quite frustrating. As I think they've just realised that Evogt said, holy shit, I've got to get back over there. Oh no, actually he's just going to try and run down Windrunner. Now there is a gem on the ground, but nobody seems to care about it at all. As the spring goes in from Queen of Pain, going to drop her ult as well, catches both heroes. Leshrac very slow, however, forced to start getting him out of trouble there. Until Anti-Mage blinks in, maybe not so much anymore, or he is anyway. And cannon.
Anti-Mage, 5.2k gold. He's got the Aegis, out of mana, but he's got the Aegis, so he may just go in, die, and then he will have mana to use that Manta Style as the bottom melee barracks is down. The range barracks is still there, quite low, but they're not going to really commit to that. As in goes EMP. Anti-Mage's probably going to drop here, but he's going to respawn with plenty of mana, and that's actually, that's kind of what Invasion-Red want. They couldn't keep pushing until Anti-Mage actually got that mana back and can now blink around, use the Manta Style, use the ultimate, which is now no longer on cooldown. He picks up an Eagle Song, so he's going for a butterfly.
Oh boy, he's going to be pretty he's already pretty close to unstop. Once he gets that, it's all over. There's not a chance anybody can stop that guy from completely destroying their team. Let's see, Pugna, still the mech. He has picked up his own scythe. Checking anybody else. 4-star up on the Invoker along with some basic items. It's just Chen and Pugna with some... Oh, not Chen. Why do I keep calling him Chen? What am I doing? Chen's not in here. I keep trying to call him that. I'm thinking I call him that because he jungles so much. No, Furion. Furion with its massive farm here. Just so damn annoying. He's just farming like a boss. You saw that ult just rip through there and destroy that wave. But no, he's got the mech up and running. And Pugna with his team's mech as well.
Bottom racks may just go down here. Yep, the Siege Creeper is going to get it. So they lose the range racks, and now Anti-Mage. They're just going to keep this split push coming, I think. The top raxes are bare. Mid lane as well. The tier 3 tower already been chipped away at a bit, but with the Prophet, with the Queen of Pain who can blink around, as well as the Anti-Mage having BKBs, they're just in no danger of going down. Anti-Mage has enough gold to buy that butterfly now if he wants, and there's another sheep set coming on Prophet. Yeah,
that's what I was calling out. I was trying to call him Chen for no good reason, but no, it is Nature's Prophet. Breaks out that scythe. Oh boy, that's really looking dodgy now. It's really looking really rough, but they've got that Rax as well at the bottom. It looks like, well, Leshrac is just going to go down there and just burn away the creep wave with the Pulse Nova, and it's about all they can do at the moment. And here we go, Prophet is porting in, creating some... Actually, no, he's just going to jungle. I thought he'd come and help push the lane, but he's decided, you know what, I'm just going to keep farming here for a little bit, because he can. My eyes are playing tricks on me. For some reason, I thought the creep were going backwards on the mini-map. It is just... I don't know what. I think I haven't been smoking anything, I swear, but the tower is down up this top lane. They're going to go for the Rax now. Queen of Pain pops the BKB, and she's just going to chip away at the Rax because she can. Drops the ult though. Sonic Wave catching 4 heroes. The Pugna ward is down. Queen of Pain ports out Deafening Blast, not going to hit there. Actually, just nice dodge there from the Shadow Demon with his little 4-staff maneuver. As, Crystal Man take a lot of damage. The Edict doing way too much damage. There is a defensive banish. Great banish there from the Shadow Demon. It looks like they might take out Leshrac. Leshrac does go down. There's a monster kill going out to... Who was that? Anti-Mage got a double kill somewhere in that fight. I've lost track of him. Where is he? Oh, he must have just torn someone a complete new on her butthole.
And this Anti-Mage has not died all game. I haven't even noticed, but... he struggled. Early on, he was in bottom lane, he couldn't farm. He went top lane, he couldn't farm there. Then he went back bottom lane. He struggled all game, but this just shows, if you don't kill the Anti-Mage, if he's slow and steady, wins the race. He just slowly caught up, found a way into this game. Early on, World Elite had a 4k, almost a 5k gold lead, but Anti-Mage just managing to get the farming needed, get the Vanguard up, tanked up, and in the end, Invasion-Red just without, not enough ganks from the Anti-Mage and not enough pressure from World Elite, I feel.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And it's not just like, even if you slow them down, you do need to keep the pressure on. That's what we've seen. When the anti-mages fail, well, not so much fail, but when they can't carry, it's because they don't get that early farm because they're under a lot of pressure. Whereas this anti-mage never really put under too much pressure. Like that mid-game point, he was allowed to farm. They never really pressured him particularly hard after that early phase. They had a good start, busted down those towers, but then just left him alone for a little while. And that was definitely deadly. They shouldn't have let that happen. Because as we see, he's just causing so much trouble now. I think they did just call GG, didn't they? I believe they called GG.
Yep, they did call GG,
yep.
And they are disconnecting from the game. So this is going to be World Elite, their first Dota 2 match in the Gigabyte Dota 2 Masters. Their first, I mean, this team's first official Dota 2 match. World Elite, as an organization, have had Dota 2 matches for different tournaments, but this is their Dota 1 team. This is their first game in Dota 2, which is why, I mean, they're not slow. They're a new team. It will take some time to adjust. It will take some time to learn the sort of the control, the mechanics of Dota 2. But definitely, they look promising. But inv-red looking a lot stronger here, much more composed, and they knew if Anti-Mage got the space he needed, he would carry the game, and that he did.
Yeah, I've got to say, you know, they definitely they had a great start, but it just sort of fell apart. And inv-red, I mean, they've been a bit hit and miss this time. They've had some great games, they've had some terrible games, but in this case, they brought their A game, and it showed. They completely took over this match, and they got the farm up on Anti-Mage, they got the farm up on Prophet, and that's just about where it went. As well as Queen of Pain also really helping take over this match as well. But guys, you've been watching World Elite versus inv-red. inv-red looking really strong, and I believe they've finished 3-2 in their group, so they should be moving through. I think
I think that's right.
The question is whether or not they're in third or second spot. I need to just double check that now. I think it's probably going to be third.
I think it's probably going to be third. There's a chance they could tie for second, but if they tie for second, it will be with SQL, and since SQL beat them, SQL will get that second place spot. So, yeah. As it is with 3 wins, I mean, I think they're guaranteed to go through to the next round. So we'll.
Yeah, it has to be, because I mean, they can't possibly be any worse than Dustbin is 1-3, Neolution is 0-4. They can't.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they're through. They're definitely through.